When all you got is all you get, ask your homies, but will it rip? Will it rip? Brought to you by your friends at the Stony Homies. That's right, we do the experiments so you can skip the cleanup. So, when you got all you got and that's all you get, ask your friends, but will it rip? And now, on with the show. Stay stony, homies. Welcome, everybody, to the Stony Homies Will It Rip. Today, we're going to make an apparatus out of a pineapple. Everybody has pineapples during the summertime. You know, pina coladas and picnics and maybe a little upside down if you're inclined. You know, who knows? Who am I to judge? I don't know. But today, we're going to make it a smoked pineapple. And trust me when I say, save every portion of this pineapple, especially if you're marinating like chicken or ribs, anything like that. After the smoking, it will be fabulous. Trust me. That being said, let's get into it. All you're going to need today is you're going to need your trusty pineapple. You're going to need a knife. You're going to need a spoon. You're going to need a bowl. And you're going to need a apparatus. That being said, let's get this shindig started. Now, first thing you want to do is you want to remove the crown of the pineapple. Just like that. There you go. Crown gone. But you don't want to just toss it away. I mean, what good is that? The crown is going to come in handy a little bit later. So what you want to do is you just want to set it to the side. Boom. There you go. Now you got the pineapple in its actual core. You're going to take a knife and you want to gently start cutting around the outside. Or around the inside, rather. It's going to be messy. It's going to be slimy. It's going to be all those things that you expect in a pineapple. But here's the trick. At the end of the day, you're going to get lifted and gifted of one of God's greatest golden fruits. And the best bet is probably not to cut like I'm cutting. I wouldn't say I'm a trained professional by any stretch of the imagination, but always be safe. But you want to get those chunks out like that, see? Got to get those chunks out of that pineapple. And then once you do that, now you can go a little bit different. Now you can go to actually just shaving inside the pineapple to get all the juices out of it. There you go. You're going to drop a few pieces, that's fine. I mean, can't make an omelet if you don't break a few eggs. You get what I'm saying? Preparation is key. You've got to be prepared. Like I said, you never want to waste any of this goodness. This is all fucking wonderful fruit. I am particularly a pineapple fan. So once you have it hollowed out, then what you want to do is you want to find the perfect spot. Start working your device in there. And you'll know it's the perfect spot because it'll just hit and it'll feel right. Like right about there feels right to me. But you got to make sure you ain't got none of them little pusky boogers that kind of block your stem from being an actual tube to where you can get your You want to make sure your device is operational. That's the best way for me to word that. Hell with it. It worked. There you go. Now what you want to do is you want to put your tube. There you go. Bam. Now, for the real question. But Don, will it rip? Will it rip? Absolutely. Holy shit. And it's juicy. Oh, man, it's a cacophony of tastes. And I love that word. I get that. I say that word in a lot of videos. I'm redder than a fucking tomato right now. This is the bomb. I suggest everybody go get yourself a pineapple and turn it into a apparatus, if you will. And by the way, let me just sign this off by saying we at the Stony Homies do the experiments so you can skip the mess. That being said, will it rip? Hell yes.